Hello, 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 hello. I figure if I just say hello enough times, I can make sure the stream's working. But hey everyone, welcome back to our crypto weekly review. This is brought to you by Crypto Traders Arena, the lovely internet friends of Crypto Traders Arena. This is our weekly crypto review show. We're on episode 24 for I guess June 18th. Happy Father's Day. To all the dads out there. Today is Father's Day, so hope you have a nice day if you are a father, and everybody else in your family too. We're still going to talk about crypto for a few minutes, though, even though it is a holiday, and I actually think the stock market's closed tomorrow too. For those of you that care, of course, crypto's rolling, but New York stock market's closed tomorrow, I believe, for Juneteenth holiday, I think is what it is. So if you do trade stocks, just keep that in mind. And I don't know, that probably affects the futures markets too. I usually don't trade on a day like, I don't know, a day like that where the stock market's closed. I usually just don't trade futures either, but they might be open for a couple hours in the morning, probably for me. Nonetheless, and they'll open this afternoon too for a bit. So anyway, but crypto doesn't care about that. Obviously, they just trade all the time. So if you only care about crypto, then who gives a fuck? But I like to do both, so. Anyhow, I think I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Paul J. today. Are you here with us, Paul?
Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm here as usual.
Happy Father's Day. You guys celebrate Father's Day?
No, not today.
I guess it's just an American holiday probably today, but maybe
We
Canada
did.
too. Well, happy Father's Day anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so Paul's back with us too, and we're, obviously the point of the show is we're going through our simplest crypto investment plan, the Road to Financial Freedom, which is a plan that we've created that hopefully new people could easily follow along. Trying to keep it as straightforward as possible, and just kind of trying to capture a broad portion of the crypto market and ride these things into the next bull run. So I think we're up to about 100 names in our list, and we've bought quite a few and gotten a lot of fills lately, and that plan's just kind of plugging away. And I kind of, I was talking to a friend a couple days about this sort of stuff as an American, how what it's going to look like trading altcoins going forward here. And there's obviously tons of FUD, and currently the Binance and Coinbase drama with the SEC going after these two major exchanges, and also calling a bunch of shitcoin securities and stuff. And just there's a lot of basically FUD about that clearly affects American people a lot. I don't know. It's not they're not going to make it easy. And so basically my main thing is I don't believe they're going to make it particularly easy for me to trade altcoins heading into this bottoming period. And I do expect a lot of FUD to try to shake us out. And so I just want to, I don't want to harp on this stuff too much, but I do want to just keep mentioning the systemic risk involved here, and make sure everybody, everybody, regardless of whether you're in the States or not, but if you are in the States, then it looks very different for you than some of our friends on the other side of the world. And you kind of got to be prepared for the possibility of having some issues with some of these exchanges. And so I kind of really quickly today went through and just looked at our Road to Financial Freedom plan, and kind of took a look at the coins that we're buying there and just seeing what that would look like for a US person. And I did just really quickly make a spreadsheet that I'll just show you guys. Well, I just grabbed these out of our other sheet, and of course Paul will get into the trading plan here in a bit, and we'll kind of pick up where we left off with that. But just really quick, I just wanted to point out that I just took the names and really quickly went through and see where I'm at and what names I'm going to be blocked from trading with this particular plan. And also just, I was telling a friend about how he should get started with this kind of altcoin strategy, and I kind of made this with the intention of sort of like Kraken is kind of my go-to. Like if I can buy a coin on Kraken, I'm going to buy it there first. If I can't buy it there, but Coinbase has it, I'm going to buy it on Coinbase. And Coinbase and Kraken have mostly the same things, but I actually did find some names that Coinbase has that Kraken doesn't. And then thirdly is KuCoin, and that's going to be sort of like my high risk, because basically I would say there's probably a 50-50 chance that I get KYC'd or Qcoin blocks US residents through this bottoming period. Like Qcoin's made it a long time. I've been trading on Qcoin since like 2018, I think, and maybe even a little earlier. But I've been able to do that. But every exchange has that's tried to like circumvent the US regulation has ended up having to pull the plug on US residents. I mean, going all the way back to like BitMEX or Poloniex, all those they eventually had to kick off U.S. residents, and then basically every exchange to most recently, like MEXC, even tried to have like let U.S. residents work on there for a brief moment. And then I realized recently that they're not. You can't set up an account there as a U.S. resident. So, and of course, Binance quite a while ago cut us off. And so my point is, Qcoin sort of snuck under the radar for quite a while, but the chances of that happening are pretty high. So like, even if it's 50-50, that's high enough to at least be mindful of. So, I'm not making any changes to my particular altcoin plan at the moment. I'm just going to try to be more mindful about, I did get a little lazy and I bought some things on Qcoin that I could have bought on Kraken, but I just I like to use Qcoin's mobile app for putting my orders in. So I just sort of got lazy, but I need to get my act together. So I did just, really quickly is in regards to this plan, hopefully you can just see like, basically there's only 3 that I can't touch: Nexo, Hot, and BNX, which it looks like we've bought BNX in our plan and we haven't gotten filled on the other 2. And those 3 names don't really, I don't give a shit really. So anyway, those are blocked out for sure. And then Qcoin I have, from XRP, from BNB down to AR to Arweave, that's 20 names. So I have about 20 names that are Qcoin only. And then the rest are all mostly Kraken and Coinbase, but I'm going to prefer Kraken. And just to add on that, like, I mean, I like to use Coinbase for, fiat conversion, and it's easy for me to get banking with them. And Kraken was easy. And then during the Silvergate thing, Kraken, they killed the ACH withdrawals and deposits. So you can only really, you can only wire in and wire out at the moment, and I haven't tried that. That was like a couple months ago that they killed their ACH, and they said they're going to get it back and running, but I don't know if they've actually done that yet. So fiat's a little trickier with Kraken at the moment, but Coinbase I've never had problems there. So basically moving fiat on and off using Coinbase, and then trying to buy on Kraken where possible, and then Qcoin is like a last resort, and I really don't want to keep that much on there. So even, I mean, if I had 20 names on Qcoin right now, at a 0.5% each, that's a pretty, that's still 10% of the stack. So it's like, I'm trying to be mindful of what would happen if I get kicked off Qcoin. So just the only reason I'm talking about this, if you are doing this plan, or like any plans for this matter, if you're in Qcoin pretty heavy and you're in the US, you might at least want to consider where you can move these things. Are you going to be able to sell them down the road if Qcoin cuts your balls off? So just keep that in mind. But so far, this is my spreadsheet, and I'm gonna sort of work. I just threw this together really quickly, but I'm gonna look at this a little closer, and I think that I probably will ultimately make a couple adaptations to my trading plan. Nothing major yet, but I'm just gonna be a little more mindful about what I buy, and then also I might concentrate my bets a little bit more, depending on. Just sort of, I'm going to have to think about that, but I'm not making any big changes for the most part. I'm still going to keep going away on Qcoin and hoping that nothing happens, but I'm definitely preparing for the worst if in case that does happen. Because I mean, it's happened every cycle anyway, whether it's just been delistings or whatever. There's always going to be issues. You just want to make sure you're prepared, because what you don't want to have happen, or what I don't want to have happen, is just like literally the moment everybody just gives up, like the moment US residents are like, fuck it, I'm never trading crypto ever again, that'll like literally mark the bottom. I have a feeling. So, and that's what's happened in the past. Like, so I'm not trying to be alarming or anything right here. I just think that's likely. So I don't want to get shaken out at the bottom is my goal. I want to make sure that my plan's still intact. So, anyway, just keep that in mind. That's my rant on that for US people. And I think going forward with this show, I think it will be worth to take a few minutes. I'll try to kind of keep the plan updated for a US person. But for the most part, most of our people listening are probably not in the US. So actually they can just keep keep at it with the other plan that Paul's working on because of their access to Binance. And of course, there is systemic risk with Binance and stuff like that too. I'm not going to get into that, but you got to decide if you want to hold your coins there or not or whatever. And of course, there's always systemic risk with these freaking exchanges anyhow. So just keep that in mind. So anyhow, that's enough on that. I think next I'll just get into quickly my general overview, and then Paul will jump on to, I think we've got 10 coins to review. And even just looking at my chopped up spreadsheet here, you can see we've gotten quite a lot of fills, all the green yeses. I mean, we're long in our plan, so it's definitely plugging away, and we definitely got a lot of fills in the last couple weeks. So Paul will get into that, but otherwise I'll just start with my 4 overview charts. So this week was just kind of, same thing, up in the stock market, strong weekly candle for both the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, and then the dollar actually a really bearish weekly candle here. So just kind of basically what same thing I talked about last week. I do think the dollar was getting up into a short reload zone. We were talking about a 3-bar fractal top here last week, which did close and dump straight out the gate. And so we just dumped into support now. So I do think the dollar is still just ranging here, and we're going to bounce around in this range. And then the downtrend still being intact, I do think we still will tag this 200. So we'll see. I think we're probably ranging for a bit, and then when we start to lose those lows somewhere, we'll get down into the 61.8. So I don't think the dollar's bottomed, which I've said the last few weeks. And this is kind of playing out. Now, that doesn't mean we did get in down to a daily W here. So we basically just are range bound here. You can basically see got up into short reload zone, almost hit 78.6, dumped down into the long reload zone. And now we have 2 long reload zones if you count, this range and then the bigger range. So we're actually just sitting right at 61.8 of the current range and against the weekly W. So this is, not a surprise we're catching a bounce here. I did put RSI on this chart, and you can see we're not oversold yet, so I don't think the bottom's in on the DXY here, but we did come down into support level, so probably see a little bit of a bounce there. And wow, they did just kind of wreck it right down into that level. And of course, this was FOMC this week, and there's a shit ton of news in the cycle in general. The whole week was full of news, and so that was obviously affecting the markets. And I believe the FOMC basically paused. They didn't raise rates this time around, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's a little bit of a sell the news event. And so we haven't seen that yet. We saw it in the dollar selling off, but the stock market just kept ripping. And I won't. Let's see. I'll try to keep this short. I'll start the S&P. We're basically just still poking up in the reloads, and another strong ass candle just gapped up. This is the ETF, but we just gapped higher up into the middle of the reload zone. No bottom. OBV still shooting up. I'm sorry, no top. I should say there's still no structural top here, so we're still just pushing higher and probably going to still hit 78.6. So I don't think this is rolled over yet, and especially with that dollar looking like it does. This thing has the green light to still keep grinding higher. And the same with the NASDAQ, which did hit 78.6 on the futures market. This is the ETF, but the futures actually hit that. So I do think we're heading up into some sort of short location for, especially for lower time frame traders. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of a pullback here this week, perhaps. But just because we're getting up into that 78.6, people are probably going to be short in that level. And that's also the original M top. So while I still think this is a ripper bull, I don't see a weekly top here by any means. Hopefully you can at least see this is pretty straightforward market structure type stuff. The M top, the original M top here from going back to the end of last year or 2 years ago, I should say. That's where we're coming up into. So that's a short level. That's a classic shark short level, basically just hitting the M top right around 78.6. So while this is a ripper here, it's not a great long location. This is a short location, right? So that's about all to say about that. And one thing I was thinking about the stock market is, man, this whole rally's basically been fueled by 10 or so stocks. It's basically been the big tech companies that are just driving this thing higher. And the rest of the stock market's just kind of plodding along. So I don't know what that means per se, but once those start rolling over, watch out. And I would think NVIDIA is the one to watch, because what I don't like about NVIDIA is how it gapped up on the daily chart. And so this is the leader right now. And it just left this massive gap, and these things don't like to hang around long, especially on a huge stock like this. I imagine they get They're gonna have to bring it down here and fill that. So watching this is probably where once this thing tops out, then the party's probably over for the moment in the stock market. But that's not yet. It fucking made another new high. So, but anyway, top, there's been 10 or so stocks driving this thing higher. So whatever that means per se, it's definitely what's happened. So, um, yeah, I'll leave it at that. No top here. I mean, even on the daily chart, I hope you can see there's no M's. And even if like we look at like Nvidia actually on the daily here indicators, of course, there's like potential bearish divergences in MACD and RSI, but there's no true M. Like, I mean, it would like really with RSI, you'd like to at least see some kind of M through here just to set up the beginnings of a top. But I don't see that. I just see new highs, and very much overbought, like in the indicators, but no breakdown. So crypto, on the other hand, or Bitcoin especially, has just not participated in this rally the same. And so I think that's kind of the leader. Like, Bitcoin's sort of leading the potential rollover in the stock market, but it's been just kind of down for a couple months now. And really, Bitcoin has just played along like you probably should have expected. I did talk about, the weekly chart. I talked about this Head and Shoulders 38.2 confluence for the last few weeks, and sure enough, we just bounced right off of it. So I mean, it's hard to be a bear heading into 38.2 like this. Hopefully you can maybe learn that for the future. Like until 38.2 is like resolved, really you can't change your trend. I mean, that would be a basic rule. Like if you're using fibs to sort of as your location tool, then 38.2, that's like Collins pump chaser zone. So really you should be looking for a bounce in the 38.2 to 0.5 area if this is a bull. So like if the bull run's still intact, then we really should see some sort of support coming in right here. And sure enough, that 38.2 lined right up with the Head and Shoulders neckline, which is the market structure bottom that's working. So like from like a weekly chart here, get rid of that volume profile. I mean, from a weekly perspective here, it's hard to get super bearish right here. Now, sure, if you were shorting up at the top and lower time frame stuff, great. But like right here coming into 38.2, had to be expecting some sort of bounce. So sure enough, I'm not saying the bottom's necessarily in, but it wasn't a surprise to see a bounce here. And now we're actually coming up into 200 moving average resistance. So we are kind of in like a sandwich here of support and resistance while this thing figures out what it's going to do. But any kind of like, 3-bar fractal bottom here off 38.2 or a W or something like that. And then I would think that we're going to continue higher, especially if we're staying above the 200. So while everybody was super bearish last week, I don't know. I think we were basically saying this is a bad place to be bearish. Now, I think the possibility of rolling over is still very high. So it's not like the bottom's necessarily in, but if anything, I kind of see like a descending wedge, right? So like this is like a bull flag of some sort, that might be forming. And so like, we had the strong move up, and any kind of consolidation and breakout through the top of this descending wedge was actually a bullish. That's like a bull flag, right? So I'll be watching for that, but I also think there's just as much of a chance of us just dumping down into potentially even reload zones all the way down at 21,000. So for investors, you're probably best to try to hunt lower down in the range. But otherwise, this is just kind of that accumulation range, right? We're probably going to bounce around somewhere. We could spend a year down here making a massive W or something and get the bull run started, like, heading into the halving event next year. So wouldn't be surprised to see a big range, from 31,000 to 15,000, I think is our range right now. And just kind of going level by level, I would say we're in a support area at the moment. So it's pretty much all I could say about Bitcoin. I mean, the OBV div is still there though, and actually maybe confirmed here, or no. So this is Coinbase. I don't know if let's look at Binance really quick and just see if we have confirmed OBV div. Well, that's right. Binance looks a lot different. I mean, it confirmed back here. Let's see here. Yeah. So that is Binance USD chart. We actually got it kind of in that up move. And then now OBV looks a little, it's funny how the volume on Binance just disappeared with all this FUD too. Yeah, the OBV looks a little wonkier on Binance, but on Coinbase, it's still very much the M's coming in. So that's kind of the bearish sort of tone to this is the OBV div. But this is actually kind of well. All I want to say is, I mean, there was a weekly M up here, and so short location was actually up here. You know, if you would have waited for this M to come in and draw your reload zones, we didn't quite get up to Mountain Man. That would have been up at like 29,000, but you'd have really the last short opportunity, especially on a zoomed out time frame, would have been a bounce up into the M. But that's a lot different than shorting right here at 26,350. So like, just if anything, if you are trading this and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, this is probably not a great place to be piling on shorts. This is like the end of the move, right? So like they were suckering in all the noobs into shorting down here, and they're getting crushed right now. So next short opportunities are going to be a bounce up into the top of this this range. You know, up to 30. You know, a bounce back up to 31,000 would be the next short location on a weekly chart. So just, I don't know, hopefully you can at least just see that's not a great location for shorting. But whatever. So what did I just say there? I said, well, stock market's still ripping, Bitcoin's not so ripping, and then the dollar rolled over. So basically stock market has the green light to move higher this week still, and Bitcoin's bouncing. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it moving higher into the week. So probably it looked like altcoins were kind of green today too. So probably a general uppy tone going into this week. Did get through a big options expiry on Friday. So there's kind of like, yeah, this week it's a holiday tomorrow. So maybe they pump crypto a little bit here into that, but generally uppy into the week, it seems like. We'll see. So that's a Bitcoin. And then what else can I talk about really quick here? I was going to mention, let me go to my other chart here. Well, Bitcoin dominance, just because I did mention it last week, I'll just say that it's still above the range here. So we did close last week. I had talked about closing above this green line at 48.8 just to sort of close above the range. And sure enough, last week we did close above that range. And then now we've pushed higher. So clearly Bitcoin dominance is just trying to stay above the range now and break into a trend. I don't know if... I would say the trend actually would start same like I was talking about with with Bitcoin a minute ago. I mean, 38.2 is up here at 52%. So we probably have to come up here and fuck around with that for a bit to call this a real uptrend. We'd probably need to see something above 38.2, some sort of structure so I think it's early to call that, but nonetheless, we've broken out of the range, and I think it's safe to say that altcoins are going to continue to have some downside pressure compared to Bitcoin. So, and especially in all this FUD, that makes sense because I think Bitcoin would probably be like, well, at least in the crypto universe, some sort of flight to safety of some sort, and altcoins are probably just going to get annihilated if the FUD continues. So that kind of seems like what's happening. And I'll just back that up with the ETH BTC chart. I'll just say that this thing's still pushing down, and until this ABCD objectives hit in the reload zone here, I think altcoins probably continue to just get, not too exciting. And of course, there's always a bull here and there, but I do think ETH BTC is rolling over here too. So I think Bitcoin's going to be king here for the short term, which should still set up more fills for altcoins. So all well and good in that department. And that's about all I really have to. I didn't get any doubles this week. Not a huge surprise, although I will say that VPM on our on our channel, he still seems to be banging out a couple KuCoin doubles every week, even though the market's been kind of shitty. So definitely, if he posts his trade ideas in our trade idea room, you could probably follow him along if you want to play the KuCoin shitcoins. He seems to be picking the ones that pop still. So. That's cool. And that's like a specific type of trading, I imagine. But, you'd have to be into the KuCoin shitcoin market. But man, he's doing a pretty good job there. So you can't say there's no bull in crypto. There's always something popping. Even my like high penguins I saw was popping again today. I didn't reload because this thing's been all over the place. I did get a double here, and then it did come down and just bounce off Mountain Man, I noticed. And now it's up 30% on the day. So... that still has some bullish momentum behind it. So there are, there's going to be some shitcoins popping here and there, but most stuff we're probably going to talk about today doesn't look super great. And I think that's pretty. I'm just gonna. I've been spending a lot of the last couple of days looking at stocks, and I have to admit, I do see some stocks that look pretty good. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what. Basically, it's sort of the same plan, kind of like shitcoin, but stock. Small cap. Uh, small cap stocks. It's much like playing these altcoins. Like there's some risks involved with these companies being worthless or scammy or whatever. But there's also potential for high reward. And I'm actually seeing. I mean, in light of it being harder for me to trade crypto anyway, it's like I'm always trying to keep my hand in the stock market too. And I think there's gonna be some good banging out double type trades in the stock market too. Coming up. So I'm just trying to. I'm not saying these are outright buys, but I got super interested in EV stocks. Seem to be raging right now. So I was just kind of looking like. I mean, I can't buy this thing right here, but this is a EV stock. Just an example. Hopefully, you can see how it did weekly W here, and it's popped up high. This is FFIE. And like this one, lighter, I really like. This one doesn't have a weekly W, but it's just kind of down. I mean, it's just been kicked in the nuts down here. And this one has like a little bit of AI. You can see their business name is AI, but they're into like a light. Um, what is it like detection? Like basically like self-driving car radar is lidar, and that's like a whole sector that I started kind of going down the rabbit hole. And there's a bunch of these little shit stocks that are involved in that, and I'm not saying go buy this one in particular. I haven't done enough research to say which ones are good, but all I've seen is just automotive, especially EV cars, EV stocks look pretty good right now. So I'm like, this one is not an electric car, I don't think, REE. It's just automotive, but man, nice little weekly W down here. Um, and it's hopefully you can see it's just much like the crypto kind of plan, buying down at the bottom of the range. That's 40 cents or so, the weekly W level, and a double's just a small pop up into the, So I'm definitely gonna be trading some of these. I'm not saying this one. I haven't bought this yet, for example. But same plan applies as the crypto. So noticing it in automotive, some of the 3D printer type stocks. Um, EV definitely seems like kind of like bottoming right now and taking off a little bit. Like Nikola is sort of riding that kind of EV shit stock rally here. That one already launched, and it doubled off the lows or whatever, 55 up to $1.60. So anyhow, just something I'm noticing. I mean, I know we're not really talking stocks in this show, but that's sort of where my attention was the last couple of days. So there's that. I even found a breast implant stock, and I was thinking, this thing looks awesome for fake boobs. Nice bottom here, and then the strong pop on actual good volume. And I think if Paul is saying if this thing gets to 100, he'll get breast implants. So let's pump this thing up to $100. uh, and then Paul will get he'll get himself some fake boobs. So we can all root for that down the road. And with that said, I don't know. I think I've rambled enough about what I'm looking at. Paul will pop on and we'll get into whatever altcoins are next on the list. And like I said, I'm going to make sure I keep my list updated with the American version of the Road to Financial Freedom plan. And that way, at least if you're a US person, you can probably just at least see how it will differ. Other than that, I don't know. Are you still with me, Paul?
No, I'm not.
Well, Paul's not here anymore.
Yeah, you said something I didn't like, so
Oh, sorry.
I'm just joking. Okay, so
It was either you or Stefan. I don't know who's gonna do that.
yeah, Stefan, that's definitely Stefan. Okay, what we have?
Let me get your screen
Same
here.
list.
Yeah, you're good to go. We're looking at mana. Well, we're looking at spreadsheet.
Yeah. So I just took the next 10 coins from 21 to 30. And let's start with the first one. First one, it's near. You can see we have a fill at this level, pretty nice one. I don't know if you can see it even better, but maybe I could zoom in a little bit. Broke the support, took our limit order. Now I should wait down below with the next 0.5. I know, we'll never get to that level, but let's put a limit order and let's wait and see what market will do. It's just my 2 cents. I don't want to overcomplicate this plan. It's a simple, I think it's a complete plan. So the next level for me will be this one. Yeah, the low from 2020. Some altcoins they already reached that level. So maybe this one will do the same thing with enough FUD, maybe Tether FUD or maybe something else. They'll push this one lower. For the moment, I'm happy with my fill here. Could be a power of 3 in this weekly chart. So this to be a fake out, taking the liquidity, bounce and then up. But maybe in the same time, we can get a continuation to the downside and we can get a test of this level. So 1 year, I'll have this level. Another 0.5, and at that point, I'll completely have my 1% on near. Nothing I can do. Just put selling orders at sell half on a double. Be damn sure to have your orders working, even on near. You can see we have a fill now. We should have the order working in the market. Yeah, so we have 1.3. We should have a 2.6. We should have a order working in the market. Yeah, let's put the level. No, 1.3, 2. Okay, 1 second. And let's change this one with green. Or let's put some text. Pretty simple, in my view. If you bought here, you should already have the sell half of order in the market. You don't know how fast you'll get your fill and selling half of your coins. Could be a week. If you have the order in the market, okay. If not, the market could go back down in the same level. I don't know, below $2. And you have to wait maybe another month or maybe 2 or maybe even more to sell your coins. I'm okay with buying at this level on near. I don't know if this level will not be reached, and maybe I'll see a weekly W below my first buy limit, or maybe even higher. When I'll see a wide big weekly W, I'll buy another 0.5. I'll cancel this order if I'll not get a fill until then. I don't want to overcomplicate things. We are in the bear market. We are still in my view, could be the last dump, or maybe if we're lucky, we'll get another one. Just my 2 cents, but seems like we are running without. We don't have too much time to keep this bear market. Halvening is closer and closer day by day. This could be the bottom. Maybe we're lucky and we'll get another dump. I'm hoping for that. I don't know if you saw too many traders or investors hoping for another dump. Yeah, I'm buying here. I'm hoping for lower, but in the same time, I'm keeping an eye maybe for a weekly W. So I'll cancel this order, put that limit order higher, and from that point, I'll sell half on a double and try to reload. That's the only thing I can do from now on. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So next on the list, it's fill. Let's see what we have on this. Let's save this one. Let's see what we have on this one. Yeah, we got a fill on fill last week. Yeah, you can see nice dump. Didn't broke this low, but give us a nice. We have a fill in this one. To buy even lower, the other 0.5%. I don't know. I don't see any other low. Either I'll wait for a weekly W in this case. Yeah, waiting for a weekly W to buy another 0.5%. Either I'll I don't know if it's a good enough this level. Yeah. So We bought at 3.5 to buy at 2.5. Honestly, I prefer on this one to not put any other limit order. I'm okay with this one. I will put sell half on a double, yeah, at $7 and waiting for the next weekly double. On this one, maybe I'm wrong, but we can go maybe even lower than $2. Let's hope it's not the case, but I'm safe enough. I have some feel now. I'm safe enough to wait for the next weekly double. So I'll just wait on this one. I don't see any reason to chase this one. I'm safe enough with this one. Only to put the sell half on a double at $7, 7.5 maybe, and just wait. I don't see any reason to think bullish. Yeah, we have a nice location. If you're a trader, yeah, you can. If you have some, I don't know, some fundamentals, maybe some news in the near future, you can trade this one. But on a higher time frame, I don't see anything special. I could hope for this level to hold, but I don't know. I will just wait on this one. Next one. Next one will be Algorand. Nothing we can do. I spoke about this one last week and the last episode. Why? Because I saw this level and I said, yeah, it's okay to buy 0.5 here. So we bought. We have the initial buy limit here. We got a fill on this one. Now we have another fill here. It's up to you if you want to put to see where the overall price you bought it's someone in here and sell half on a double or put separate limit orders. I prefer to keep it separately. Yeah, so I'll put on this fill I put sell half on a double, and on this fill I'll put a separate sell half on a double. It's just my view, but you can do it either way. If you want to be more exact, you should do it separately. Every order with his own sell half on a double. Nothing we can say about algo. You can see the volume. So let's wait. I am not allowed with this plan to buy anything more. So I will put sell half on a double orders and just wait. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Next one is VET. So let's see VET. On VET, I think, yeah, on VET we should dump a little bit more. Yeah, I have this limit order from the beginning, from the spring, and I didn't got a feel on this one. I'll probably get it. You can see, broke the low. Maybe with enough FUD we'll get a feel on this order and the next one on VET, because overall I like VET. I like the project. Too many coins in the market, but it's a different story. I'll buy 0.5 here and then I'll buy, if I'll get the opportunity, I'll buy another 0.5 here. Let's just put it on. Yeah, so pretty simple. Put the limit order in the market and wait. Wait until you'll get a fill. If I'll see, like, I'll repeat that over and over again. If I'll see a weekly W, then yeah, I could reassess. I'll go back and I'll look and I'll see another level. Maybe I'll change some more limit orders. Until then, I have this limit order and now I have this one, and I'm okay with waiting on the sidelines to get a fill. When the price was here, nobody was trusting us that the market will go back down. And you can see what happened. When I did VET, most of you said, no, this is the bottom. We will go up and up and up. You can see in February, when we did that, it was at the highs. And I said, no, I want it lower. We'll reassess if we'll see a weekly double. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So next one on my list is QNT. Let's see what we have on this one. Yeah, Dimek, it's a China project, but I'm okay. If I'll get in the position to sell half on a double, I'm okay with that. Doesn't matter. Could be, I don't know, a Russian project, could be a Chinese project, could be, doesn't matter to me. If I'll see, it's a project who pumped really nice in last bull market. I made some money. I bought it almost close to the all-time lows, and I made some money with that. So I think if I'll get some more, I get the opportunity to sell half on a double, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's take a look at QND. We still have the limit order lower. Yeah? It's at $100. It's trying to keep these levels, but I see some yams trying to form here. I'm okay with waiting at 66.7. We have this order from a long time ago, from the spring. You can see I don't see anything special to chase or to try to buy it at $100. I'm okay with waiting. I'm okay with waiting on this price. If I'll get a fill, then I could reassess if I want to buy again at $40 or I should wait for a weekly double. But my limit order original one, it's okay. I like it. Nothing I can do on this one. Maybe if you want to get another to put this limit order and then to put another one, you should watch a chart with more history. What I have on Binance for me, it's safe enough. I don't want anything else. I just want to feel at that 66.7, and then I could reassess. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Let's see. This one is only going lower and lower and lower. ICP, you can see it's just destroying. Someone, keep in mind, someone bought this one at $2,000 and $2,800. Someone bought it, I don't know, $200. So we got a fill at $4.50. Okay, we should have sell half on a double at $9. Definitely we should have that limit order in the market. Now I could, I don't know, I could bet to put a limit order here at $3.3, or maybe I should wait for a weekly W. You can see this is the weekly W, broke the low, broke this low, barely, but broke the low. I don't know. I should probably wait. If you want and you think this project, will fly or not get back, you can put a limit order here at $3.30. But because I have filled at 0.5% at 4.5, I'll wait for that weekly double. That weekly double could come below this $3.30. So I'm okay with waiting. It's up to you if you want to buy other 0.5% at $3 or wait for a weekly double. I don't see anything special, as you can see. Look at OBV, MACD, RSI. I don't see anything special about this weekly chart to tell me, yeah, go and buy it now. No. Even here, we broke the low. Barely, but we broke the low. Let's zoom in and see if I'm right or not. You can see we broke the low. We'll probably retest this level. If this is the bottom and everything will pump from here, maybe not. Was just a liquidity grab. But usually this level will be retested. Okay. I know a lot of people like this project, but there are too many coins in the market. Until I'll see a weekly W, I don't want to touch it anymore. Honestly, I want to see that weekly W. I want to buy that weekly W, sell half on a double, and then I could reassess. When I will get in that position where I have free coins, I don't have any risk, I don't have any money, my money in the market, it's the market's money, then I could think, yeah, we'll go higher. I'm a bit skeptical about this one, skeptical about the low and where will stop going down. To pump in a bull market, everything pumps, and this one, if they pumped last time, they could manage to get at least, I don't know, 10x or something like that. Okay, let's take a look at the next project, Phantom, and let's see what Phantom has for us. We got a fill on Phantom last week. I guess Miku already put the limit order in the spreadsheet. You can see why I bet on this level. Original W breakout. We got a fill. We are above that level now. We should have the sell half on the double already in the market. I think it's okay, really okay to have this. I will see what will happen, but to have another order in the market, maybe will dump even more. You can bet this level, yeah, or you can bet this one, or you can split the 0.5 and 0.25 and 0.25 here. It's up to you how you want to manage it. But if you are will dump even more, these two levels, they are good levels to have a limit order in the market. This is the original W you can see before the pump. And this original W wasn't retested on weekly basis. You can see we didn't manage to retest, to Wyckoff check this level. If the bear market will keep going and will have enough FUD, maybe we will get that level. Who knows? It's not my business to predict the market. My business is to see where I want to buy and put the limit orders and let the market decide what it wants to do. So for the moment, what we should necessarily do this week, don't wait exactly after you got the fill. If you bought here, put your sell half on a double, order in the market and just wait. If you want to put another order, maybe you think it will go down even more, you have two levels now where you should put your limit orders. On this weekly crypto review, you can see we have the chart here. I don't know. I'm trying with Miku. Actually, Miku is trying to update this spreadsheet to make another version even better. So maybe I'll find a solution to put multiple charts or to change the chart to put another chart in the with all the updates we have. So maybe I'll change the chart. Maybe I'll just update and I'll remove that one and put this link. I'll talk with Miku next week and we'll discuss how is the best way to proceed. In my view, it's okay to delete that link and put this one. Just put the order, update and then put where we should have the sell half on a double and update the link, put a new one. But I'll talk with Miku now. We'll decide if we'll keep this link and put another one, or we should delete this one and replace it. We'll see. Idea is that we'll update this spreadsheet until the fall, and we need to put some sell half on a doubles better in a better version. We'll see. Okay, let's go back on Phantom. So we have the limit orders where we should buy. We should have the sell half on a double. Let's take a look at the next one. After Phantom, we have Flow. This one is down a lot from our first limit order. You can see it's going down and only down. We bought the top. You can see you can buy the top even in an investment plan. We bought the top here. We saw this weekly W. We had that weekly W. And we bought the breakout. That breakout was a fake out. And you can see what happened. Now, until I'll see a next weekly W, I'm not buying anything else. Let's delete this one. It was maybe for a lower time frame. I'm not buying anything else. I'm waiting for a weekly W. And then I could buy the other 0.5%. In the same time, you can see this project, it's, I don't know, pretty new. You should have your sell half on a double. Even if you bought at $1.30, you should have a 2.6, 2.7. You should have your sell half on a double. Week to the upside to get you a fill and sell half of your coins. It's possible every time. So don't say, yeah, I will go down. I have time to put my sell half on a double limit order. No, put it now. I'll update about this one when I'll see a weekly W. I'll watch this chart. I want to buy another 0.5, but until I will see a weekly W, I don't want to buy it anymore. You can see broke the low, closed below this low. So nothing interesting in this one until I'll see that weekly W. Okay, let's see what we have. So after Flow, we have another one, EOS. EOS has no friends in the last couple of months, even last year. You can see has no friends in this market. It's going down, down, and even more down. We have the limit order at $1. We have a fill. We should have the sell half on a double at $2. You can see here the top. Okay, we should have that. but I'm not touching this one until I will see the same pattern like here. Yeah? We saw this W, breakout, retest, okay, we got a fill. Up, we didn't get a sell half on a double, and now it's breaking down. Clear, weekly close below the support level. Nothing we can do. We should wait for the next weekly double. I know a lot of people will say, yeah, US is dead. Okay, maybe it's dead, but my plan says to buy 1%. I bought half. I should buy another half when I'll see that weekly double. I don't see anything special. Maybe you can see here, we can form a bullish divergence on OBV. That will be a nice sign. Maybe a bullish divergence will form on MACD. I don't think is the case for RSI, but yeah, if we'll bounce from here, we can form a bullish divergence. So until I'll see that weekly W, nothing to do. I'm okay with the US to buy it. I don't know how much, or if we'll go 5x, 10x, 100x from the lows, but I'm okay to invest 1% to sell half on a double, get 3 coins, and repeat the process. Who knows where this project could go in 2 or 3 years, maybe 5. Who knows? Okay, we still have another altcoin, Mana. It's a good project. I have some from the last bull market. A bag, but you can see we don't have a fill. It's still strong. Metaverse project, I like it. Okay, strong project. You can see is testing this low. Already retested this level where I'm trying to buy, but in the same time, until I'll see a weekly W, I'm not buying higher. I don't have any reason on this one to buy it higher because I don't have that initial weekly W. And I'm okay with keeping to buy at 20 cents. If I'll buy at 20 cents and then market wants to go lower, I could reassess. I could buy, I don't know, at even lower. We can zoom in, look left, zoom in, and we can buy it, I don't know, at 10 cents or even lower. But first of all, let's get our fill at this level. If the FUD will continue, maybe you're lucky enough to get a fill. I want in this project, I want to buy some mana, but I want to buy it close to the bottom. If this one will put a W here, a weekly W, a big one, then okay, I'll buy it at the breakout and I will reassess where I should buy another 0.5. For the moment, seems reasonable to me to keep my limit order at 20 cents. I don't have any way to know if I'll get a fill or not. That's the idea, to have a plan, because we don't know what will happen next. So this is the last one. Let's take him one by one, and let's start with Algo. Yeah. On Algo we have 1%. We should have sell half on a double. I'll update the chart after the live stream. I'll update the chart with where we should have the sell half on a double. Nothing we can do from now on. Just watch for a sell half on a double. US bought 0.5. Let's wait for the weekly W. We'll buy the remaining 0.5. Fill. Yeah, we bought 0.5. Let's wait for the next W. Flow. We bought the top. Yeah, you can buy even if you are buying at the lows. If you look on overall, you can see where we bought. But I consider we bought the top. We FOMO'd in this one. Yeah? And I don't like that idea. That's why I'm a cheap ass on investment. I want lower and lower, because you can see from $1.30 now we are I don't know, more than 50% lower. Yeah? More than 50% lower. So from this level we can go another 50% lower. So that's why I don't like to chase. Okay, we'll wait for the next weekly double. Phantom, put the limit order, sell half on a double. If you want to buy it lower, you have 2 levels here. Choose whatever you want. ICP, same idea. We bought 0.5. Let's wait for the weekly W. Mana, we discussed it. We don't have a fill, but maybe if we're lucky, we'll get one. Near We have a field. We have the sell half on a double, and we should buy 0.5 at lower level. You can see at 0.5, 52, 53 cents, something like that. Or maybe we'll get a weekly double. QNT, same kind of idea. We should wait for the limit order. And the last one is that we don't have a fill, but we have two levels now where we should watch to get a fill. It's pretty simple. I think it's okay from my part to share this this list. I'll discuss with Kevin. Maybe I will put it on the same channel we have. Weekly crypto review. I'll put this list so you can see the charts on by yourself to select and to see them one by one. What do you say, Kevin?
Yeah, you mean just share the trading view list?
Yeah, I will share the trading view list. We can do that, and
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, I think it's okay for overall everyone to have this list. And if you have a trading view account, you will see the levels. You'll see exactly. You cannot modify it, but you can see it. You cannot do anything on that. It will be a view only list, but you can view the levels and what levels we draw.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, Miku is here, so I'll try with Miku to update the spreadsheet.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got something new update going. That'll be cool.
Yeah, but we have some work to do on that one. It's not so easy to update because we have the first limit orders field. We should sell half on a double. We should have the next level where we should buy, and it's a bit more complicated. We want the simplest way to do it. But I don't know. 1 month from now, I guess we'll update. And Mikul will have to update the entire spreadsheet by hand and put everything what we have here on the new list. And it's not so easy, but it's doable.
Yeah, that's cool. And of course, this spreadsheet's available in our Discord room for everybody. And also, you can make a copy of it and delete. If you want to just run your own version, you can still use the spreadsheet. Just make a copy. And then it's cool to see also too in our premium room. A lot of people use the day trading version of this spreadsheet, which is super cool too. So if you are a premium member, you want to get that as well.
That one we put even more work to make that one. That daily journal. It's a complete spreadsheet made by me made with my help by Miku and other guys. A complete journal. So when you log the trades, you'll have complete statistics.
Yeah, that thing's
But
cool.
that's for premium members, day traders, swing traders, general public. You have this plan. It's free. It's for everyone. If you want to participate in the next bull run, you can follow this plan. Make your own copy. Do your own plan. It's up to you. If you want crypto stocks, if you want swing trading levels, you can join us on premium. You will see what we are doing. You can try it for 1 month or a couple of months. See what we are doing. I think you'll like what you'll see on our Discord.
Yep.
So we have any request?
No, it's a quiet day in the
Guys,
chat.
put some requests in the chat. If you want some TA or something, some levels, my opinion or Kevin's opinion, write in the chat and we'll discuss it. Until then, let's see. Dimac is here.
Yeah, you guys tell us what's going to be the next ripper. Like, what's going to be the hot altcoin going forward? Who knows?
So, what do you say, Kevin?
NXRA.
Yeah, I'll take a look. But who asked? Stefan? No, I'll not take it. I'm joking. Stefan already bugged me today 2 or 3 times, so I don't know if I'll accept a request from him. Yeah, Dimac, at least you are consistent. I appreciate that. You are consistent every fucking time. Every Sunday you are here. Okay, so let's pick a winner. We have only 12 retweets. I guess I didn't push too much. I didn't post to retweet too much on Twitter this time, and we have only 12 or 13, something like that. So let's pick one winner this time, and let's see. You're curious? I don't know
AJ,
how
didn't he just win
we can
last week?
take it. Yeah, and he has a one-to-one with Stefan, and now I guess it's my turn or your turn. I don't know. Miku knows that. Miku, which one who should do a one-to-one with AJ? Yeah, so from 12 people, I don't know. It's okay to
Yeah,
see
the
him
odds are
again.
getting pretty good with this
Yeah,
ghost town we're running.
we had Dime a couple of times. Marian, he doesn't have any chance. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's not fair, Marian. Nothing
This
we can do.
game is rigged. It's totally rigged.
Yeah, D-Max has said that a couple of times until he won 3 times, and now he's not saying anymore. Yeah, it's paid. No, it's poor chance. It's a clear one. I use this link. You can do it by yourself. You can go take this link repic.co and do it by yourself. See if it's rigged or not.
It's only rigged if you never win.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. We'll find a solution for you, Marian. I don't know. Let's copy this one. And AJ, you won again. Congratulations. Okay, let's see if we have any requests. So let's see. Let's see. Stefan said something.
NXRA, which I don't even know what that is.
Well, let's take a look. I don't know either, but
But that's what we
I'll
want.
see.
We're gonna find some new ones that are gonna do something exciting.
I'll
Alliance
take.
block. It's a new coin, he says.
Well, on weekly chart, I don't see anything special. Let's go. Let's go lower on daily chart. Stefan, you know what I'll say, no? You know what I'll say. No daily W yet on this one. Yeah, I like the OBV. Yeah, I like the MACD. I don't like this week down. Was retested, so I consider this a retest of this week. Yeah, if I'll take this week, we're talking about trading from daily chart now, and you can see. Let's take this week and let's see if it was retested. I consider a clear retest. Yeah, if we retested, I don't know, 60%, 70%, it's okay. So we have a retest of this week, but I don't see that W on daily chart. Give me that W. Yeah, definitely we have a good location. Even like I said, I like the OBV. I like that fact that RSI is above 50 line, but no W. Until I'll see at least the first W, and then I could reassess. Nothing I can do at this point. If you manage to get an entry here in the long reload zone from based on this move on lower time frame, maybe 1 hour, maybe 4 hours. Let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, you can see the W here, 1 hour, clear one. Yeah. So you have the W here. You even have the retest of the W and up. Now it's too late. But you know that already, Stefan, because you bug me every day and you know technical analysis sometimes maybe more than me. So on this one, I don't know, maybe we have more history on different one. I don't know.
It's on Qcoin, but well, only against ETH. Or wait, Tether's above there.
Let's see. Double bottom, even better location. Okay, let's say you have a better location. The bottom hold, I'm okay with that. But same idea. Give me that. If you want to invest, wait for a weekly W. If you want to trade, wait for a daily W, then at least to see something, and then you can think, yeah, maybe we'll reverse from here and we can go up. Looking like that, I don't want to take a long on this one, not yet at least.
That's cool to keep an eye on it though. Something new.
Yeah, you can buy the double bottom here if you want, Stefan. You can put a limit order if you want to, I don't know, to buy some. I guess if you kind of set up on higher time frame, something like that. So, we have anything else?
Velo. Which I don't know if
Velo?
that's TrueBit as well. DMAC was saying next 100x gem is Velo and TrueBit protocol.
I did already, I guess D-Mac already asked me about this one. And I guess I already showed him where I should buy. Was close to get me a feel. And even this one is not a really nice W. I don't like it. It's acceptable.
Yeah, that
But
thing could still go down 50% pretty easily.
yeah, but if you look at the potential, I don't know. I don't think you'll ever reach all-time highs. If you want to know if we'll go back, I don't know, in next 10 years back at the all-time highs, see how many coins they had in the market when they reached these highs, and see how many coins they have now. Could be a big difference. Even if take this high, look back, do your research and see how many coins they had in the market when we reached this high, and how many they have now. Yeah, something is off, but we can still get some nice move up. I don't know if we'll get 100x, but I'm not betting for 100x. What I'm betting for, sell half on a double, get some free coins, reload. That's the best thing I learned from Brian Beamer from TRI. I learned that in a bear market, buy the lows, sell half on a double, reload, repeat this process until the market will go bullish again. Brian will tell you to sell half on a double. At least in the past, he told you to sell half on a double all the way up. I think we can do better than that. But in the bear market, that's the best strategy. Yeah, simple one. Buy low, sell half on a double. You can see in, I don't know, in 1 hour, I guess, or half an hour, Brian will go live on Broil and Chicken Show. You can go and watch his perspective of crypto market. But the little old lady risk management strategy is at least partially, we implemented partially on our plan. I think it's a good strategy. Here, wait for a new W, DMAC. What I'm thinking about. Wait for a new W. You can see, you can even think for an LJ setup here. The other side of the trend line, you can draw the trend line, you can wait for a W. For the moment, you have the W, you have the retest now. Wait for a new W if you want to think. If you want to invest, dollar cost average, you know this project is okay. Okay, dollar cost average, month by month, week by week, or how you want to play that one. I prefer monthly dollar cost averaging on monthly basis on the same amount of money. So if I'll buy, I don't know, $100 here next month at the same date exactly, I'll buy another $100. Doesn't matter where the price is. If it's lower, even better. But at the same date, I'll buy and buy until the bear market will be over. Anything else? Let's see.
Well, he also said TrueBit protocol, which I don't know if that's related to Velo, but TRU is TrueBit protocol. It looks like it's down at the bottom of the range too from Coin Market Cap.
USDT.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it on CoinGecko, but it's on Coinbase. Oh, that's TrueFi. That's different. So I don't know. What TrueBit protocol is TRU. It looks like it only trades. Actually, it really only trades on chain. Uniswap or MEXC has it, but
yeah. Let's see what is Max. Max, where are you, Max? Has the same ticker on Max?
I think so. Yeah, TRU USDT. But I don't know if MEXC is really on TradingView. I guess it is. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh, there it is.
Some volume here on daily chart. Some volume here. Someone bought. I don't see the W. I see a daily W, a small one. Maybe even lower time frame. You can frame something, a retest of this W. You can buy some for a trade on a bigger time frame, 4 days or weekly chart. Nothing you can do on this one. You don't know where the bottom is. You should wait for a bottom, for a clear one, for a you can see now is going straight down, and you know what will happen. From straight down will not come, usually will not come straight up. Will come a consolidation, a bottom, and a ranging market, ugly, boring. Nobody's interesting. That's the best scenario for where you want to buy it. On weekly chart, I don't see any reason. On daily chart, like I said, you have a W,
DMAX says you're
and
looking at the wrong name.
probably.
Yeah. That was probably
What
my
was
bad. I mean, I looked up TrueBit Protocol, which is TRU, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's something different. I don't know. But even on this one, I don't know what this one is.
This
But
might
I
be
see
an
some volume.
on-chain type thing, which does that, you know.
Yeah, we'll take a look after the live stream, and we can put that on the Trade Ideas channel. Why not? Alex posted a really nice one. Let me check it if I'll see it. Really nice one. I don't know if you can search the link if you want, Kevin. Let me see where I posted. Julian posted too many charts and I don't find that. It will take some time until I find it.
In Trade
I know
Ideas,
one.
or
Yeah, Alex, give us a nice idea. Something related with uh, just 1 second. Maybe I could find it. I know I posted here because I like the idea. Yeah, this one. This one
WPLS.
was, yeah. And now you can see the chart. Invalid symbol. Why the fuck? It doesn't give
Oh,
me.
because it's got the deck screener in front of it. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Come on. Oh, this one. You can check the price now, but this was a really nice trade for on-chain people who want to trade this one.
Oh,
And
that's
Alex
like on
had a
Pulse Chain.
yeah, really nice W here. You can see the bullish divergence. You can see the W on RSI. Maybe not consider this one a bullish divergence, but nice W on RSI, nice W on OBV. Everything was exactly as you should, how you want to hunt along in this environment.
Nice.
Let's see if we can get. If I could get. Yeah. Don't ask me how. I'll search it later because I honestly I'm not using. I'm using usually everything what it's on Binance. I'm a Binance fan, and you don't want to see my. It's not about trading today, but you can see we had some trades last week. If we have request, please tell me. If not,
No.
I'll talk about trading a little bit. Yeah, we had a nice trade here. 8 to 1. We took some profit here. We took some profit here. I still have 20%. Maybe I'll sell it higher if I'll get the opportunity. I have a short. So that's what we are doing day by day. And I have even the plan is already made on lower time frame on 4 hour chart. I'll post this one if I didn't do it already on Discord. You can see we took the low. I'll hunt a short here, and I'll hunt a short even higher. Mountain Man and Shark setups. So what I'm expecting on Bitcoin, I'm expecting range now. We bounced back. Let me go on daily chart or let's go on daily. We bounced back in the range. This was a clear fake out, a nice one. Everyone was bearish here. Now everyone is bullish. I don't like that idea. Everyone is bullish. Will go back at the all-time highs. I don't like that. What I see on Twitter, but for me it's pretty clear. If back in the range, let's see what will happen at the middle of the range in the short reload zone also. You can see some confluence here. My opinion is that we'll reject from 61.8. I don't know if you'll have the power to go down at the bottom, but we'll reject from here, and then we'll see if the is bearish enough to go down, or we'll bounce again and take the 78.6 and then go down. Hello, Edward. But for me, it's pretty clear. You can see long reload zone, short reload zone from this the small move, and then we have the bigger move, and we can play level by level, day by day. I'm waiting for overall. You can see from 19K we have the long reload zone, and I'm waiting here. This level is not tested yet. You can see this big candle on daily chart. I don't think we'll go up without retesting this one, but who knows? Let's see if we have any request.
No.
No, Eddie doesn't have any request.
Look at Paul. Eddie requests Paul, Paul.
Yeah. We don't have that one on Binance, Eddie. So that's how we are playing the market, level by level. Are doing daily. Most of when I don't know when, Edward. Maybe 2 years from now.
Next year.
I'm not sure if we'll go. I don't know, full blown bull next year. It will be like 2020 next year. My impression is ups and downs, but a good environment to sell half and a double and to reload next year. At the end of the next year, yeah, maybe if we're lucky, we can get a blow off top kind of environment. But for the moment, we're still in the a good trader I know said we are already in a bullish bullish market, but we don't know yet, and I tend to agree with him. Yeah, we are bullish already, but we don't know yet. So I tend to agree with him. Yeah, we can do another FU move. Yeah, we can get some cheap altcoins still, but the bear market is almost over. Will not take so much time that people think that this one will go bullish again.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. And also remember the bear market's already been pretty long. Like, when did we top out on Bitcoin? It was October.
Yeah, let's look at weekly chart and let's hide everything we have here.
I mean, it's been longer than the typical 18 months.
In November 21, and we are now in 23, in July. I think it's good enough. Yeah, if we're lucky, we can get a retest of 21. Maybe we'll retest maybe we'll repeat the same scenario like in 2020. Could be. And we'll retest this level. But that will give us, I don't know, a retest will be, I don't know, 19,000, maybe 20,000. The time is passing and the next bull market should start. We have some, I guess I have this here somewhere. I should have Bitcoin. Yeah. And I have daily, I have weekly chart. We have all weekly chart. And I have the levels. You can see where the halvening is getting closer. Yeah, you can see what happened last halvening. Yeah, we got a nice dump, but will be a really nice buying opportunity. And we should hope we will get the same kind of maybe this time we'll just touch 61.8 and then go up. And from that point, we'll just go up in the halvening, retrace another 61.8 and then up again. But for the moment, don't forget, we are still in the long reload zone overall. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and I mean,
Bitcoin.
I think like I think it's likely that the bottom's basically in, but just remember they're not going to make it easy. So there's probably going to be some sort of fuckery. Like even if, just like back in 2020, there with the COVID dump down, the bottom was in, and then they dumped it all the way down to the bottom just to freak everybody out. So
Like Dinesh will say, what institution will do if they miss the boat? They'll bring the boat back. Maybe for we'll get the same chance like here.
yeah, so
Yeah?
there might be something similar, but it might not be as extreme, or who knows? Maybe there'll be some new black swan event that just takes price down to what actually becomes like the bottom. But I think well, at the bare minimum, I think it's unwise to think that we haven't already been through like almost 2 years of bear market, and so how much more bear can we really be
Not too
expecting?
much. Not too much. People get used to the bear market already, and it is not a good thing. Usually, when everyone is bearish, nobody has anything to sell, and the market will turn bullish again. Will be another fuck you move, maybe. And Nico, yeah, we have the complete plan, and your plan it's I know it's good. If the market will keep going up, you have some fields, you have a dollar cost averaging plan, you already know how to trade, you're okay. If the market will dump, will get your you'll get your fields on your orders. You're even better than that. So a simple but a complete plan is the best thing you can do. Huh? You're not freaking out when the Bitcoin is dumping now because you are hoping for a dump.
Yeah, and that like Eddie's talking about that 2020 fill. I think this year that fill might be more like down against the W now, like at whatever 16,000, or maybe Paul has that big fat red line at 13,888, which I guess that might be the some that's
This
like a level that stick out to me in some sort of panic dump. That'd be
why not this one? Look here.
yeah.
That's the idea. If you are, I don't know, really lucky with a Black Swan event, we can get a
Yeah,
field at
that
this
could be
level.
a killer fill depending on how things play out. Those are
I
the
have
levels that kind of I'm not thinking I'm not like thinking like 10,000 right now, or I don't know. I mean, fuck, anything could happen, but I'd be more interested in like that 13,800 level or something as a sort of mega dump down into a great buy level.
my thinking. Honestly, what I see here, this low, this one,
Yeah, that's cool.
we are lucky if we'll retest this trend line third time.
Yeah,
This is the new. You will see if you look back and you'll draw the lines, you'll see well respected. If you are really lucky, if we'll get a dump to touch this trend line again.
yeah,
That means someone in here, some retest of this W, if we are lucky.
yeah. I mean, and level by level, right? We shouldn't be thinking about a new range to the downside yet. We should be
No,
thinking. I mean, I see a giant head and shoulders there still to this. I see a big market structure bottom. I don't see a top or anything. So
you can see here. A lot of people from premium part on crypto traders, they know how I'm thinking. Range, yeah. So this was the high. This was the low. This was the high. The low. This is the range. You can see we are just retesting that range now, the range high. And if you get enough power, we can bounce from here. We don't need to retest we already had a retest here. Mountain Man. You want to see it? I could show it you.
oh
Look it
man,
here.
what a difference a week makes too. Because last week everybody was super bearish, and now
Yeah.
they're already starting to turn bullish again. It's funny.
I'm waiting at 19K. I'm waiting for a dump. This let me zoom in a little bit. This needs a retest in my view. But who knows when we'll get that retest? If you look in 2020, you'll see when they retested with that big dump when Kevin got his fill.
Yeah.
This needs a retest. I'll wait at 61.8. I'll wait in a retest of this level. But for the moment, no. For the moment, in the same time on daily chart you can see level by level we have this M and we have lower highs and lower lows. So until I'll see a change, I'm not becoming really bullish. I'm not a beginner from I don't know, from Twitter or someone else. Yeah, we'll go to the moon. No, look at the daily chart, because daily chart is pretty important for us. Yeah, you can see high, low, lower low, and we have this the same. Until I'll see a change in this one, in this trend. Okay, I'm still bearish. This is just a dead cat bounce for the moment. From what level? You can see it on
Yeah. I mean,
38.2.
you probably draw a trend line off that M and get a pretty good idea of the downtrend.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can think about, you want to see where we should become bullish. Let's take this one. No, I'll take this big one. Let's see the higher level. This is higher. Okay, I'll take this one. Give me a
Yeah.
W. If you want to be more conservative, keep in mind this is the big gam. You should take this one. We have a lot of of time. I see this one valid because this is the downtrend. High, lower, low. You can draw a downtrend until we'll break and do a double the other side. We are still bearish on daily chart. Yeah, we can have a really nice pump on 4-hour chart. Yeah, definitely. But daily, we are still bearish. Weekly, no. Weekly, we are bullish, in my view. So on weekly, you can see. I don't see anything to tell me. It's just a retest for the moment of this level.
All
But
right.
daily,
Remember classic Brian Beamish too. 38.2 has to be resolved. You can't really
let's
be a
see.
bear yet on a weekly chart here until 38.2 is lost.
You see how nice was the bounce in 38.2. We'll take some time. Let's see what will happen. We'll
And
take some
fucking
time,
A,
some
maybe
months.
Bitcoin sets up a big ass bot, puts in 3 lows and a W somewhere in the pump chaser zone, and then freaking
A weekly W.
could happen. We'll see what happens.
We should still go lower
Yeah,
for a bad setup.
probably. Probably.
We should lose this level, then put a nice W. Straight from here, I don't think so. If the Bitcoin will bounce straight from this level, will be a fake out in my view. We'll do a double top and then we'll break down. In my view, but let's see. Idea on higher time frame is that halvening is closer and closer. And I don't know if you know Bob Lucas. I really respect that trader. It's
Oh
a good
yeah.
investor. Yeah, he said repeatedly, we are in a bull market, but we don't know yet. Most of us, we don't know yet.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
tend to believe him because I follow him last bull market, and he told me to buy at $3,000, and then at 5,000, and then at 9,000. He told us every fucking level, buy, and he was right.
yeah, he's
I
probably
tend to
not
believe
wrong
him.
now either. It's just, I think I
Yeah.
tend to believe him now
Everyone is
too.
expecting, maybe he's hoping, secretly hoping for a retest of 17, 18K to buy lower. Altcoins, you saw altcoins, they are really cheap now. Weekly chart. Look at this one. I can take everything. It's at the support, lows the support, could be a fake out. Look at the altcoins. Everything it's uh, it's cheap. I don't know. Maybe you can get cheaper than that, but definitely it's a good level to buy. I don't know. I could go, the entire list will be the same
Yeah,
idea.
and altcoins will
Yeah.
probably struggle for a little while, but like that's the thing is like where most people will go wrong is they won't have their zoomed out bias straight. Like, are you still a bull if Bitcoin dips down to 20? Like a lot of people will get all freaked out when to me that doesn't really break any structure. So you kind of that's just something it's up to each person has to figure out their bias. Like, but you know, I think it's unwise to be too bearish right here. I'll just say that. Like, I mean, I'm not a bear just because Bitcoin comes off a couple grand or something right here. That doesn't turn me into a bear all of a sudden.
Looking at the weekly chart on Bitcoin and altcoins, and remember what happened in 2018, 2019. I'm really bullish on altcoins at this level, honestly.
Yeah.
I I have to respect my plan because I have this plan. I have a classic little old lady risk management plan. I have a dollar cost averaging plan. Honestly, I feel the FOMO now when I see losing the lows. I feel the FOMO to put more money in and buy more. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I have to stop myself and behave myself and respect the plan because that makes a good investor. But I feel that FOMO. Let's buy because this is the area where you should buy.
Yeah. And I think Eddie's got it right in the chat too. He like, he's saying wait for at least a daily W on Bitcoin. Fair enough. Yeah, like it's not like we're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
go load up right here, but just
no,
don't get
they like
sucked into being too bearish.
let's not be too bearish. On daily, we are bearish. We have a trend to the downside. On weekly, we don't. On weekly, it's just a 38.2 retracement. It's a different time frame, a different view. So weekly, I'm not bearish. Daily, I don't think it's the time to go long now. On four
No.
hour chart, it's trading, and we are trading day by day. Every day, you can see us. But it's a different.
Yeah, and that just speaks to the hardest part about one of the hardest things about trading is knowing your time frame. If you're bouncing, you got to have a plan for each time frame you're trading so that you don't get influenced negatively about like looking at the wrong time frame.
At the same time, the Kevin's way to participate in the next bull market with some stocks, crypto stocks. I think it's a really nice idea, at least for United States people. Yeah, because you don't know if they will allow you to buy altcoins. Yeah, maybe you can buy them on chain, maybe, but to be damn sure you'll participate in the next bull run, you can buy some crypto stocks, and
Yeah.
that's okay for everyone on this. If you have I don't know. An investment account on a traditional market, you have an account where you can buy some stocks, you can buy some cheap stocks, and you see Kevin is starting to become bullish. He's starting to see some setups. He's starting to see some weekly W's on stocks, crypto
Yeah.
stocks, maybe different stocks. If we are talking about crypto 90% of the time, that doesn't mean we cannot participate in the traditional market too.
Yeah,
If
and
it has a chance,
I'll try to cover those crypto stocks too, but honestly, to be honest, like really the crypto stocks kind of look like they're pointing down still, so that might be kind of a just a sign that we're a little early, but when I look at like the miners, for example, like any Bitcoin mining, they all kind of look worse than Bitcoin to be honest, but in terms of dipping. So, but I'll be watching those. And if there's anything to buy, I'll mention it. There's nothing that's super exciting right at the moment.
maybe we'll range a little bit more. Maybe we'll range a little bit more and then.
Yeah, as Stefan said, AI stocks look juicy. Yeah, and to be fair, there's some AI. Well, really, I mean, that's the small cap stocks are starting to look better, and I think it makes sense to the Russell 2000 has just been ranging basically while the Nasdaq's been ripping, and so as soon as the money rotates out of these big names like Nvidia and stuff, I do think that some of the small caps are gonna benefit from that. And if you look at small caps, you're starting to see weekly W's, not in crypto stocks, unfortunately, but like AI and EV are like two that I've noticed more and more. And then biotech also, which can be tricky. Like biotech's a pain in the ass, but like I'm starting to see a lot of biotech names also bottoming. So, you know, I do think the small cap,
When I
there
see
might be a little bit of
biotech,
rotation into small caps.
yeah, when I see biotech bottoming, I don't like what is next usually.
To be fair, yeah, but that makes
Yeah.
sense. I mean, it all makes sense, right? I mean, we're getting up into reload zones on the S&P and stuff, so uh, the money's gonna rotate out of those tech names eventually. I don't know how long or how it'll take, but I mean, the whole rally's been like I was saying earlier, just been basically like the top 10, 15, 20 stocks are driving the whole fucking stock market rally right now. So as soon as those lose favor, I do think there's going to be somewhat of a rotation back into like the Russell 2000 stocks. We'll see, but that's kind of my general thinking. And I just started looking at stocks a lot more. I went through shit tons of stocks this week and definitely see a lot that are that look good. The only problem is it's just like kind of like altcoins. There might be 1,000 or 2,000 altcoins. There's like 10,000 stocks probably. Who knows how
A
many?
lot of
So
work to do. Yeah.
so it becomes tricky to pick them because it's also very much like crypto too. Very hard to pick these sort of growth stocks that aren't making any money. They're just like long shots, especially like the EV names, for example. A lot of those companies, they don't even have a car they've made yet. It's just like just a startup that's got like a good chance of failing. So it's tricky to pick them. That's a whole other game but starting to happen. I haven't really been paying attention to those for a while now, so it's sort of exciting to start thinking about that again and banging out doubles on shit stocks.
Kevin, if it's someone who can pick right stocks at these levels, you are that guy.
Yeah, I think
At
so.
least
So
in Crypto Traders Arena. So you are that guy who can make a right choice. Maybe not everything right, but at least we'll buy some good levels. So keep the good work.
yeah, I'm sure I'll find a few.
So guys, if you want to participate in the giveaway to get a free premium membership, 1 month premium membership, just retweet this pinned tweet. Nothing, you don't have to do anything else to tag just retweet this one, and I will do a draw next the next live stream. Well, we are trying to keep it simple, not advertise too much. Just a retweet, and that's it. We'll keep updating you week by week on this plan. From now on, I said if I'll see something different and I see something to buy on this plan, I'll update in the channel weekly crypto review. Yeah. So in that channel, like I have on algo. Yeah, I have on algo. I like the level. I said yeah, it's a good level to buy it, and we bought at this level. I'll update. So watch that channel. In that channel, I'll post only if I'll see something important about this plan on the investment plan. You can set an alarm on that channel, so you'll get a notification every time we'll post something. So when I'll see something interesting, I'll post on that channel. I'll speak in the weekly crypto review video in this live stream, but maybe some people they don't have the time to watch it, so I'll post in that channel also. Yeah,
Cool.
we have a lot of fields. We are hoping for another dump to get even more, and then we'll have hope for a pump to get some sell half on a double. We'll see, step by step, level by level. I think we are more than 1 hour and a half.
Yeah, somehow we managed to go over.
Yeah, 7 minutes more. I don't think it's a big problem.
Nah.
So guys, if you want to join us on Discord, okay. If you want only to take this plan, join Discord, free part. Take the spreadsheet, take the plan, use it however you want. It's okay by us. I don't like to close the live stream. I'll let Kevin do that. Thank you guys for joining us.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for being our fearless leader, Paul. And I suppose I should say hit like and subscribe and all that shit if you want. See if we can build our YouTube channel up a little bit. And other than that, we'll just be back next Sunday, same time. And this week, same old story. Just nothing new, really. We're just doing the same thing every day. So see you guys next Sunday on this show. And with that said, I'll just wish everybody another happy Father's Day and stock market holiday tomorrow. And we'll just talk to you all soon. So have a good rest of your weekend. And bye-bye.